Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the Badgers head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Horned Frogs offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Jeremy Payne, he put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out. On the ground, it's Payne. Makes it past the marker. At midfield, he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow day. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Catch in the middle, it's Payne. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Craig. Firing to the right, complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He leaves it with his back. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Coming out with it, it's Coleman. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level,
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
And they can't make the play on third down. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Back to throw, it's Craig. Quick completion on the out route. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He's got it again. And he's knocked down.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Hands it off. Running to Green. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Badgers want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They're dealing with a second and long. Grab behind the line. It's Kearney.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Badgers will punt this one away.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On his way back from the 20. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Running inside, it's Payne. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Joseph. He'll get rid of it. Finds space on the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Badgers want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Bring in the heat. And they got it. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Badgers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Now on the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. They really don't catch well. But the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Scanning the field, it's Craig. That's caught. It's Payne. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient, and when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
The Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. There's a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They look pretty good on this one.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing Joseph. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a man. It's Craig. Got some room to run. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, TCU.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Catch in the middle, it's Brooks. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Joseph fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help him.
How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
The Badgers head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Joseph on the play action. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good. Fight another play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The run inside. It's Payne. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
4th down and short, you want a no-nonsense run. Nice job by the running back, getting the football, getting downhill, making sure he gets that 1st down.
Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And it'll be downed right there. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. Fires to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Quick strike complete. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Throwing Joseph. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Joseph from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. There is a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play to have the trainers look at him. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Back to pass, it's Craig. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch at the 30. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Joseph, under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Running inside, it's Payne. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. There's a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play and have the trainers look at him. Looking for a man, it's Craig. Got it in the middle, it's James. Makes the grab in their space. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Here comes the heat. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready.
And how about the trick play? How about the timing, Palmer? The onions to be able to call this play and have it succeed. When to call it, it seemed like it was the perfect time.
It's such a good point, David. You got to do it in a down and distance where the defense believes you actually might be running the football, and that's exactly what happened there. They got the perfect look, and they were able to execute the flea flicker.
The Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's James. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll bring it out. It's Kearney. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Throwing Joseph. Got a man. It's Kearney. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
Oh, he's got some space. And And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Number 70, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Craig. They're setting up the screen. At the 35, he's open. Speeding down the left side. At the 20. Touchdown, TCU! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. They go play action with Joseph. Fires to the wideout. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Joseph. Quickly complete. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22. The Badgers headed quickly to the line.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Plucks it out of the air. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Again, it's Joseph. Throws to the wideout. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Badgers will have it 1st and 10.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Throwing Joseph. Pocket breaking down. Unloads to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket. Brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking down the middle. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff to the single running back. And he'll be brought down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They think there's room to run to the right here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Working that left side now. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. I think we can just about blow the candles out on this one. It's all over.
No doubt, it's over. But you know what, Luis? These stats aren't over. They count for postseason awards, so I'm all for piling on the stats, running up the score, offense, get the stats.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They feed him again. And that is how we will wrap this one up.